Hey, what's up? Good evening. Real Talk Amongst Men coming back at you. Want to come back at you with part two of the a changing of the narrative. But before I do that, let me shout out Hood Talk News. For those that are watching this video, hey, go subscribe to Hood Talk News. That's my boy Hood's channel over there, and we have some real formative we come over there with some informative information, have some great conversations on the Nipsey Hussle case and everything that's going on with Nipsey, and just some great commentary over there about the brother since his death, and which leads us up to now things that's going on social media and everything. And today we had a real awesome live today. So I would encourage you to go over there and subscribe to the brother's channel. Shout out to the whole HTN family over there. If I start naming names, I ain't gonna be able to stop naming names. So just to everybody over there, you know what you do, you know how you get down. To the man in charge and to the lady in charge, Hood and Peaches over there, I salute you guys for your channel. It's been about 3 years you guys been on there rocking real hard, and you open up a platform for people to come and share what's on their heart and say what needs to be said. So thank you guys. But get back to the changing of a narrative. We have to change the narrative. We have to make things better for the next generation that's coming. Part one, I was talking about the whole situation with the Hassan Campbell and WAC 100 situation, and the situation has gotten a lot worse. You had one guy on the phone talking, running his mouth, and you had another guy recording, and we see the aftermath of that situation. And Brother Hassan Campbell said he has even more audio to drop of WAC talking about different people. Guys, you know this thing can get real ugly, but what's even what's the word I'm looking for? What's worse than that is this. We have a young generation who is watching things happen on social media, in life, and they seeing what they believe in. And we as adults, we as people who've been there, done that, we have to come back through and change the narrative and let them know what they see ain't really reality. Even though they seeing it with their natural eyes, that's not the natural order of things. We have to change the narrative and show them that what's going on social media ain't cool. Because once you drag other people in a situation that really had nothing to do with a situation, then you get you add more fuel to the fire. It's already a fire, and if you dash gas on it, it's going to ignite that fire even more. That's what we have now going on. Some people say it ain't cool for Hassan to record. Some people say the other person is getting what they get. If you're a stand-up person, that's just like me. If I fall out with somebody and the information that I know on that person, if I fall out with them, me being who I am, I'm not going to air them out or blast them because that's not my character. But when you have a person with a certain amount of character, when somebody engaged them, it's war, and it's war by any means necessary. So right now, Hassan Campbell saying, hey, I'm going to air it all out. I'm going to air it all out. But certain people take a stance. My stance is I don't get down like that. His stance is he tried to come for me. Now I'm finna come for him. But the whole deal about everything is you have to be careful on who you get involved with. Friendship, relationship, situationship, whatever kind of ship you want to name. You better be, you better be, you better know for certain that this person has your back. You better know for certain that you can talk to this person in strict confidence, and what you say to them ain't gonna go no further than that. And then you gotta know that if they get upset or mad at you, that the information that you gave to them won't be leaked. That's why you have all these NDAs and all these type of things set into place, because people will take what you tell them and they'll take that, and they can get a bag off of it. They'll go to somebody else and get a bag off of it. So we see all this stuff acting out over the internet, over Facebook, over social media. And man, I have never seen more of the chitter chatter, pitter patter, people going back and forth with each other, people getting into it on these platforms and on these lives as if they like really in each other's face. Back in my days, you would catch a person down the street, y'all line it up, and that be what it is. Now you got people want to line it up on the internet. They don't really want to get in no real confrontation, but they want to have a war of words over the internet as to see who can bark the loudest, or who can say this, that, or the other to make a person have a certain type of reaction. Man, it's time out for that crap. It's time out for mess like that. We got a whole another generation that's coming behind us, and if we don't equip them with the right information or with the right tools to succeed, then that generation gonna be worse than ours. I never would have thought today that I would see grown men actually sit in front of a computer, sit down, and air each other out. And when I say everybody else is getting involved in it, everybody else is getting involved in it, because you got other people's names that was name dropped on that private conversation that Hassan Campbell and Wack 100 had. And then what was said on there is going to incite the other people who hear their names on there. Then guess what? They're going to start coming back at this guy. And I honestly don't think it's a ploy. Some people think this whole thing was set up because of getting streams and views and different things like that. And if that is the case, then that lets you know how far away from morality that we stoop. Now we call it immorality. All that stuff is immorality. That's not of God. It's against everything God wanted us to do. You don't cause dissension. You don't cause chaos and confusion to get views, because you know what? Somebody can really get themselves hurt. There's certain things that you cannot say on these platforms and on these lives about people, because some people don't play that. Some people ain't in the know. They don't play the game. Some people don't want to play the game. And that's what I said in that last video. Be careful. Your sins will find you out. Anything that's done in the dark, 9 times out of 10, it's going to come to the light. Then when it comes to the light, you better be prepared for the backlash. You better be prepared for the blowback that comes with all that. You better be prepared, and you better be ready to stand on 10. You better be ready to be 10 toes down on whoever come at you. Some people say they stand on what they stand on. They said what they said. They're not retracting it. Okay. What was the saying? Keep that same energy. Well, when it comes, that person, you got to keep that same energy. Person say they want all the smoke. You better be prepared, because guess what? It can get real smoky when you say certain things about people, and especially about people that you really don't know. If a person says something about you in passing and they don't know you, then 9 times out of 10, that person is hating on you. That person envy you. There's a whole lot of things that's still being said about the young man Nipsey Hussle. And he had a lot of haters. People are still, this man is dead and gone, and people are still hating on him because of the way he walked. And you got to be careful of how people love you, because other people will envy that type of love. That's the type of love that they want.